Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roger's Kakasungura YouTube channel. I want to really appreciate and thank those people who are supporting us through sharing our content and watching. Your support is my success. Today, I want to specifically speak to our young people out there who are planning to start a business, a border business, or are still in that business. You know, this is where we speak real issues that affect our young people. And before we proceed, and it's your first time watching my channel, please subscribe, go through my content, and be convinced that my content can help you prosper in one way or another. As I was perusing through my Facebook and other groups, and let me call it on social media in general, WhatsApp, Facebook, I came across a very touching post, and I thought to put it on video so that we help our young people out there. You see, poverty has pushed us into doing some businesses which in one way or another cripple us unknowingly. You are a young person out there, maybe you finished school, you didn't get opportunity in college or high school, and maybe you finished college and you have not secured an employment, and then you thought, like, instead of depending on your parents, you moved into taking a motorbike on a loan to start a border business so that you can sustain yourself, you can buy a shoe for you, you can buy some clothes for you, which is really good. But then look at how the loaning companies have misused this to cripple our young people, because they know a good number of people out there are running for motorbikes so that they can be able to feed themselves daily before they land on a good job or a job that can sustain them to buy basic needs. Now, I have done some research to compare with what I have here to come up with a conclusion and maybe an advice to the young people. The loaning companies, they come with goodies to our young people and tell them, you know, you can deposit 12,000, we give you a motorbike, and then you pay us in 18 months. They give you an instruction that on a daily basis you will be paying 400 shillings via M-Pesa. You know, a young person out there says, 400 a day, ni pesa kidogo sana. Unangangana, you look for 12,000, you deposit, and then you start paying 400 shillings on a daily basis for 18 good months. I want you to find your calculator so that I take you through a brief mathematics so that you understand how you are becoming poorer and reaching a lender. You own a border, yes. You have deposited 12,000, yes. You see it as cheap. But then after 18 months, I want to open your eyes, I want to open your mind so that you are able to see how you enrich a lender while you're becoming poorer. Now, take your calculator. I'm also taking my calculator so that we move together and arrive at a conclusion which you can use it to make your own judgments. Now, they tell you, I went into a few websites here, which I don't want to mention, to find out if this information was true. Now, they give you, you deposit 12,000 today, for example, you're given a new motorbike with an agreement of paying 400 shillings on a daily basis for 18 months. 1 month has got 30 days. 30, you times 18 months. How many days are those? 30 times 18. Those are 540 days. In 18 months, 540 days. You are paying 400 shillings in a day times 540 days. You see, that is how much? 540 times 400 in a day. That translates to 216,000. This is 216,000 you've paid to a lender at some interest. Now, this 216 is minus the deposit you paid for you to be given a motorbike. Now, in this 216,000, you plus the 12,000 deposit. It translates to 228,000. Exactly 228,000. So, in 18 months, you've paid 228,000 for a motorbike that you can get at 90,000 or 100,000 at once. The 400 you are paying, they are M-Pesa transactions charges. Wacha tuweke 27 shillings. 27 shillings times 540 days. How much is that? Let's calculate together if you have your calculator. 27 times 540. That is 14,580. These are only M-Pesa transactions. Plus the 228,000. 14,580 plus the 228,000. That translates to 242,580. Imagine you've paid in 18 months. Now, a new boda, a 125cc boda goes at most, ikiwa too expensive, it got as 130,000. 130,000. So the 242 in total minus the 130,000. You find you've paid a lending company a profit of 112,580. Imagine. So you've used one bodaboda to pay them 2 motorbikes. Umetumia bodaboda yako kuwalipa 2 motorbikes. Then you wonder why a young person is owning a bodaboda and then is becoming poorer instead of becoming rich. You see? You can spend 200 shillings in a day na unaona kwamba hii ni pesa kidogo sana. But can you calculate that 200 you are wasting in 2 years to come? How much ungekuwa umeharibu if you could be saving that? Do you know that 242,580 is a piece of land? Utakuwa umenunua uiweke, in 2 years time you sell it at 500,000. You see? This is how the lending companies have used poverty to cripple our young people out here. You see? But then there's nothing we can do. It's poverty. You see? Kijana anataka kukula. But then you are using your life to build a loaning company. You are using your energy to build a loaning company. You are using your time to build and make profit for a loaning company. I'm not discouraging you from taking a motorbike on a loan, but then I'm opening up your mind so that you are able to see how you enrich these people. When you think they are helping you, but then you are helping them twice. You see? But then, it's in life too. It's upon you to make a choice. This is Rogers Kakasungura. Hit subscribe. And if you find this content useful, kindly make sure you share. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode.